Published, 11:40 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 12th of April 2018. Updated, 1300 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 12th of April 2018. She works hard to maintain her incredible figure, and Mel B showed off the results of hours in the gym as she flaunted her incredible figure in a tiny bikini while enjoying a relaxing retreat desert hot springs in California on Wednesday. Joined by her best friend Gary Madatian, the 42-year-old singer seemed in good spirits as she soaked up the sunshine and took a dip in the warm mineral springs. Bikini Babe, Mel B showed off the results of hours in the gym as she flaunted her incredible figure in a tiny bikini while enjoying a relaxing retreat desert hot springs in California on Wednesday, showing off her enviably toned six-pack. Mel donned a pink bandeau bikini top with ripped detailing across the chest that offered a glimpse at her ample cleavage. She teamed the garment with scanty palm print bikini briefs that showed off her peachy posterior as well as her lean legs, whilst she boosted her frame by bizarrely donning scarlet heels, going makeup-free to allow her natural beauty to shine through on the outing. The mama hitmaker swept her glossy chestnut locks into two mini space buns, taking it easy. Joined by her best friend Gary Madatian, the 42-year-old singer seemed in good spirits as she soaked up the sunshine and took a dip in the warm mineral springs. Just a glimpse, showing off her enviably toned six-pack. Mel donned a pink bandeau bikini top with ripped detailing across the chest that offered a glimpse at her ample cleavage protected. Mel was seen slathering on some sun cream as she stepped out in the intense desert heat. Mel's outing comes amid plans she wants to set the record straight by writing a tell-all book about what really went on behind closed doors with her abusive ex-husband Stephen Belafonte. According to the bookseller, the Spice Girl has penned a deal with Hardy Grant to tell her explosive and moving life story, with particular focus on her relationships with domineering, controlling men. A statement from the star reads, "I have kept silent for a decade, but after a very public court case, I want to set the record straight. This book will show that abuse can happen to anyone. It is important that my three girls, who I raise as a single mother, know how to break the chain of abuse, along with any other woman who reads this book." Cheeky, she teamed the garment with scanty palm print bikini briefs that showed off her peachy posterior as well as her lean legs, whilst she boosted her frame by bizarrely donning scarlet heels. Saving face, Mel grasped her face as she soaked up the sunshine whilst flaunting her phenomenal figure. The book will reportedly cover her childhood on a Leeds council estate to her girl band days and her recent TV career. Mel's new memoir is set for a November 2018 release, according to the report. This comes after Stephen revealed he did not adopt stepdaughter Angel because he felt his marriage to Mel would last until the end of the world. The producer was responding to a heartbreaking letter purportedly written by the 10-year-old, which claimed she was now much happier seeing her real dad, as Stephen had been physically abusive to Mel and her children. Chatting away, Mel was seen enjoying a chat with Gary on the evening as they nattered away beach bum. Mel showed off her peachy posterior in the incredibly skimpy bikini bottoms on her outing. Speaking about the note, shared on Twitter by Mel's mother Andrea, Stephen revealed he had always felt Angel was a true daughter to him, and dismissed claims he is a danger to the family, as he has been granted visitation to his natural daughter Madison. Speaking to TMZ in Los Angeles, Stephen explained it never occurred to him to adopt Angel, whose father is Eddie Murphy, as he had brought her up. He said, "I thought I was going to be with my ex-wife until the end of the world. It didn't come into my brain that I would have to adopt. It was something I didn't even think about. We didn't talk about it. It was almost like, shes my daughter. Eddie wasn't around. I was the only parent, father figure. He's never said anything negative. I've got nothing negative to say about him." Looking back in hindsight, I don't know if he was trying to stay away from Angel or just stay away from Melanie. Victorious. Mel seemed to be punching the air with glee as she chatted away to her pal at the relaxing retreat soaking up the sun. Mel reclined on a sun lounger as she set to work getting a tan. Check her out. Mel flaunted her incredible figure from all angles as she strode past in her skimpy two-piece loving life. The Spice Girls star seemed in high spirits as she leaned over to chat with Gary, who was soaking in the spring. The devastating letter claimed Belafonte was abusive to Mel and made the children eat their food off the floor, and saw Angel confess she has no fear now Stephen is absent from the house. It read, "I'm very frightened of Stephen. When he is mad it's terrifying. I never want to see him ever again. It'd be like reliving a horrible part of my life before finishing. We can eat up an actual dinner table and I can see my real dad. I create small picture books and I have no more fear. I love seeing my real dad. And I loved seeing my mother happy. Not sad. Please don't make me see him again. P.S. Angel. Taking a dip, Mel was seen submerging herself into the crystal clear waters of the spring as she dove inside bums the word. Mel's peachy posterior was on display as she strode across the water and hopped out of the spring, addressing the abuse allegations, which he has vehemently denied in the past. The TV producer reasoned he would not have been granted visitation to the 6-year-old daughter he shares with Mel, if he was truly harmful. He said, "I can't make anyone believe if I tell them that I'm not or I am, but I can tell them one thing that pretty much will have them think for themselves." Mel, right before the 12th hour of our trial in which I had these amazingly horrific allegations leveled on me, decided to settle, and part of that she is giving me the right to see, not her, but the courts, are giving the right to see my youngest daughter Madison. Why would I be able to see my daughter Madison, who is 6 years old, and not my other daughter on the move? Mel strutted past in her eye-catching fuchsia heels, a stark contrast to the bikini she was wearing. Flex it out. Mel showed off her impeccable six-pack whilst running her hands through her hair by the springs. He went on to display his tattoo of the letter A on his wrist, a tribute to Angel, which he plans to finish when he wins the rights to see her again. He said, "It goes through my vein right here, and as soon as I get back with my daughter I'm going to fill it in. It's like a broken heart, bro. Angel's the love of my life. Madison is the love of my life. All my daughters are. It's difficult, man. Divorces are ugly and I'm a father. I've known my daughter from a baby. From a baby to 10 is a long time." Steven was responding to a distressing letter, purportedly written by Angel, about his allegedly abusive behavior shared on Twitter last week. Best seat in the house. Mel set herself up a deck chair as she prepared to chill out by the water edge and chat with her pal Stretch It Out. Mel chilled by the side of the springs with her arms outstretched while soaking up the sunshine, loving life. Mel seemed in good spirits as she stretched out on her deck chair and soaked up the sunshine, loving life. Mel seemed in good spirits as she stretched out and enjoyed the moment of calm by the spirits, sharing a snap of a handwritten note. Mel's mother Andrea claimed in the caption, "A cry for help," amid Mel and her ex's ongoing custody battle over Angel. The 3-page letter purports to detail abuse Mel allegedly suffered at the hands of her ex-husband, which Angel and her sisters witnessed according to the unverified claims. It is not clear whether the letter, presumably written recently as it references a goat bought before Christmas, was intended to be used in the legal fight, while its authenticity has not been proven. Steven and Mel divorced in December after a bitter, 7-month battle in which lurid allegations of kinky, drug and alcohol abuse and allegations of domestic violence, vehemently denied by Belafonte, made headlines. Mel also has another daughter, Phoenix Chi Galza, 18, from her marriage to dancer Jimmy Galza. While Steven also has one more daughter, Giselle Belafonte, 13, from his previous relationship with Nicole Contreras. Stretching out, the star was lying down and soaking up the rays while chilling out by the springs, loving life. Mel seemed in good spirits as she chilled out by the water's edge while taking it easy on a deck chair. Taking it easy. Mel seemed in high spirits as she adjusted her mirrored shades while reclining on the deck chair. Taking it easy. Mel seemed in excellent spirits as she rested on the deck chair and soaked up the sunshine close at all times. Mel kicked off her heels while sitting down but ensured they stayed close to her on the outing, loving life. Mel looked calm and serene as she chilled out on the deck by the warm springs with her pal.